Nation, Cool Marine here. So let's talk about my unhealthy relationship with batiks. Okay, I love batiks. Batiks are the greatest. Of all the patterns and fabrics that are out there, batiks were the first thing that I was ever attracted to when I got into this great craft of ours. Okay, so let's go over a couple of things on why I love them so much. The variety is just crazy. You can find a batik pattern in anything. If you go to the right company, there's so many different companies out there. A particular favorite of mine is Island Batiks. They have great stuff. But batiks have become so popular now that some of these companies are coming up short when it comes to the supply of batiks. The colors in batiks, they just blow me away. There's some colors in batiks that I just really am drawn to and attracted to, and it's the mixture variety, not when it's just one or two colors in the pattern. I like the ones of the mini variety, like super brights with yellows and oranges. Those really bring me to them. If you have a great pattern with great colors in it, I'm gonna take it off the shelf every time. It's a guarantee. There's a local quilt shop that I go to here in my area. It's called Cottontail Quilt, and I go there. It's in Kennesaw. I go there, and I only go in one room. They have a little room, and it's the batiks room. I don't need to see anything else because I love them so much. All right, brands. There are so many brands of batiks out there to look at, to invest in, or to just check out and see who is carrying what you like. Some brands carry some of the same stuff, all right, but some brands don't. There are some people out there making some great stuff. I would advise you to check out Island Batiks. They have some great stuff. The patterns. Now, when it comes to patterns, whatever you're into, it could be anything from animals to cars to whatever. Flowers, flowers. Remember flowers. When I first got into this, I wouldn't do flowers and I stayed away from them. But now I'm wholly invested in flowers when it comes to batiks. There's some great patterns out there. And the ones that, the tie-dye pattern is not really my thing. It's the more intricate patterns that that are more veiny. Like, do I have anything that I can show you in batik? Not on my shelf right now, but you'll get it because the next quilt that I do, which will be a 3D quilt, we're gonna do it in batiks because batiks can fit anywhere and they can fulfill anything you want to do when it comes to putting together a great quilt. All right, the right side of a quilt. That's the major. That's what brought me to batiks. That's what had my interest first. When I saw that when it comes to batiks, there's no right side facing. It's an easy problem to overcome. Okay, I understand that. But when I first started, I remember a lot of quilters who I was following at the time, Rob, they would say, remember right side facing. And I had to pay attention to that. But batiks, you can go into it blindfolded. Just throw them together and it's going to work. And that's a great thing when it comes to batiks. I love that about batiks. Care and love. The care and love when it comes to batiks. For some reason, it seems that batik patterns in a quilt seem like you've invested more care and more love when it comes to putting together that quilt. Just at least to me, as a guy who quilts Mars, all right? When it comes to putting together a great quilt that I'm giving to someone, because I don't keep them, I feel like the batik is warmer. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to put it in words. My limited vocabulary doesn't allow me to describe that, but it seems like when I give a quilt to someone or just give it away, it seems like a batik to me seems like I put more care or the warmth between the two of us exchanging this quilt or me giving that quilt seems like it's more pertinent. All right, hold on. Let me real quick. I'm going to show you one of the batiks that I really love. Hold on. Ta-da! All right, wait. So this batik right here, something like this is so crazy how something like this makes me giddy. All right, that's a great pattern to have. And these things match with, I mean, almost anything. You go for it, all right? If you haven't tried a batik, I would advise you go look at them, find what you like. There's something that you like. I guarantee there's a batik that you like. And, take a chance, all right? I mean, I love working with them. I wish I could do every quilt in them, but, at times, I want to, at times I'll do something else. I mean, it's not to my liking maybe, but batiks are my favorite. Put a batik up against any other print any time of the week, I'm going to pick batik any day of the week and twice on Sunday. All right, that's my unhealthy obsession with batiks. I hope you got something from it. All right. If not, carry on. There'll be more to come. Thanks for watching. And please remember, it's only fabric and it's only thread.